Hi, this is Emily of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Bryce Burge, host of Your Soccer Passport here on Public House Media. After this episode, come join us on a trip around the soccer world as we discuss club and country every Tuesday. Stamp your soccer passport by subscribing on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your Public House Media podcasts. And thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Another way said is, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in my God. And I am so happy this morning. I even have a shirt on that says happy. Ironic, right? But hey, you know what? There is no accidents in this world. And so I'm wearing this happy shirt today with you because I'm supposed to talk about happiness today. And my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in my God. And I am so glad that you're here with me this morning. I'm so glad that you're tuning in. And thanks for joining, Sarah, in learning to be happy, finding ways to be happy in life. And you know what? It's a lot simpler than we make it out to be. We often complicate life in so many ways by just thinking too much or trying to be too much or never being satisfied with what we have. But when we really look around and focus in on the blessings that God's given us and all the amazing things that are around us every single day, we find a lot more ways to be happy than we would be to be sad. So today I want to give you a few ways to be happy. I actually have 25 of them on my list. We'll see how many we get through here in this short time. I don't want to be long on here or berate you with lots of information, but I do want to share with you a few tips and tricks on how to be happy in your world. And it really just comes down to being, present. The first one is find joy in the present moment. There are so many ways to, so many things around us all the time. We are overstimulated with information and content constantly coming at us with social media notifications on our phone and podcasts like this bumping into our system and there's so much news and media everywhere. But when we can just slow down and take time to enjoy the present moment in our life and not always be running and seeking for something else in our world, that's when we find the beautiful things in life. This morning, I woke up a little later than normal, but came into my office to sit down with my God time, with my devotion and my affirmations, like I do every single day. And I just sat here in my office and the full moon was like coming across the sky. And I was like, this is beautiful. And instead of working out this morning, which I know is a shocker, it's actually a rest day for my program, I decided to just sit here a little bit longer and take some time with him, be present in the moment and take some more time with my God. And so, you know what? I am just feeling so happy today by connecting in and being faithful in my God. The second thing is to take time to have fun. Yeah, take time to have fun. There's a lot of ways that we get caught up in the go, go, go of life, and we oftentimes don't stop to have fun. We don't stop to enjoy the moment or the accomplishment of the things that we've accomplished in this world. We work to get a task done, and then we move on to the next thing instead of enjoying the moment of the accomplishment, enjoying the time that we've had. And it was actually in my devotion this morning too. It's really amazing when God speaks to you in many ways. He's always trying to tell us something. It said in here, after hours of work and effort, you finally accomplish a seemingly impossible task, and with a sigh of relief, you energetically move on to your next task. Isn't that so true? We don't take time to be present in the moment. We don't take time to have fun and enjoy our accomplishment that we've worked so hard to do. And if it's the opposite side, if your plan hits a pothole and you end up on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck, the opposite happens. We often, instead of relief and energy, you feel frustration and disappointment. So I would highly encourage you to dig into the present moment and to take time to have fun. The third thing on my list to share with you this morning is to read and watch things that inspire you. When things are happening in your life and you're just feeling defeated, or there are things happening in your world where you're just like, you know what? I don't feel inspired. I encourage you to pause. I encourage you to get out into the world and read and watch things that inspire you. Maybe that's a movie. Maybe that's your kids playing. Maybe that's, going to a basketball game or a sporting event. Maybe it's just getting out in nature and sitting in the park and people watching. Whatever it is that you need to do to inspire your life and get connected with things, I hope and pray that you find those things. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Mindy. Thanks for joining. Number 4, spend some time outside. God has created this beautiful world around us, and the more we can get outside to connect with it and be a part of it and enjoy the beauty of it, enjoy those small moments, the more happiness we'll find in our hearts and our minds, and knowing that He's created all of this for us. So why not go out and enjoy it? I know the days that I feel the best and I am more relaxed and I'm just more in the moment of life is when I've got some fresh air in me. I've gotten out of these 4 walls and outside with the sunshine and all of the goodness. So make sure that you're spending some time outside, whether it's chilly or warm. Feel the sun on your face, soak up that vitamin D, and get connected to the nature and the pieces around us. Number 5, find a way to move your body that you enjoy. That's a big part of it. A lot of people just start to be runners because, hey, running is the thing to do, but running doesn't have to be the thing for you to do. You could lift weights. You could move your body more. You can go dancing. You can find a class somewhere. You can just get active. My daughter loves to roller skate, and so we have a roller skating rink actually right across a couple blocks from us, and every Friday and Saturday night, that's what she wants to do. She loves to roller skate. She loves to have fun. Find something to move your body that you enjoy. Get outside of your comfort zone a little bit, get connected with some friends, be out in nature, getting moving, doing something where you can be a part of a community that is going to help inspire you and keep you moving. Because the more we move our body, the more our body is going to love us, the more we can do more in this world, and it's just a snowball of positive effects. The next one I want to share with you is make time to be with yourself. Yeah, be with you. You are the only person that you are ever going to spend your entire life with. You're the only person that you're ever going to listen to the most often. So when you be quiet and just spend time with yourself and really learn to love who you are and really love who God made you to be and accept all the beautiful things about yourself and stop beating yourself up over the things that you're not somebody else with, because God didn't create you to be that. He created you to be you. So when you learn to love who you are, lots of other things in life just fall into place, and then you become so much more enjoyable to be around, and life just gets a whole lot happier when you can love who you are and the things that are happening in your world. The next one I want you to find some happiness is to write down your dreams and your goals. Every single day, I write in my journal my affirmations, the things that I want to achieve in life, the things that I want to believe about my life. And when I write those goals down, when I write those dreams down, they become more of a reality. They get out of my head and they get onto a piece of paper. When I then can go back and read them over again, I start planting them in my subconscious mind. And when I can plant them in my subconscious mind, that's where decisions and things happen in order to move you towards those things to actually become a reality. Now, this morning, I also listened to Quote of the Day by Sean Croxton, and I highly recommend you subscribe to his podcast as well and go listen in. And Jake Ducey this morning was talking about just that. All these stars align when you're talking about all this stuff, right? And so he was talking about planting things in your subconscious mind, because that's really where decisions are made. And so when you can really focus in on the things that you believe, when you focus in on the things that are really a part of who you are and who you're made to be, that's when real happiness happens in your world. So make time to be with yourself, write down those goals and dreams, and really make sure that you are focusing in on all of those things. The last couple of things I want to share with you this morning is to, for each negative thought you have, call attention to a bright side. Okay, so every negative thought you have, and there are going to be lots of them. We live in a broken world with broken people, and we often are full of self-doubt and worry. But for every negative thought you have in this world, I want you to flip it around and find a bright side to it. There is a good and a bad to every situation, and it's all about how we focus in on which one of those things that determines how we perceive that situation. So you can look at it as a glass half full, you can look at it as a glass half empty. It's always your choice how you respond to something. So for every negative thought you have today, or this week or in this life, I highly encourage you to pay attention to those things and then look for this flip side, look for the positive sides of things and really turn it around in your heart and in your mind. The last one I want to really share with you this morning is give your full and complete focus to whatever it is that you're working on. When you really focus in on the positive things, when you really focus in and get super focused on something and really can accomplish something like that, that's when happiness starts to happen in your world because you feel good about what you're doing. You're happy about all of the things that are going on. And maybe, okay, I'll give you one more. Think about the big picture. This one is a good one. Think about the big picture of life. You know, we are here for the long haul. We are here in this world temporarily, and then we go on to a bigger and better place that is perfect for us, right? And so think about the big picture. Where do you want to be now in this life, in this world? But then where do you want to go? Think about your hopes and your dreams for here on this earth, but also think about the beautiful place that God has prepared for all of us as well. When you can think about the big picture, all the small little details don't always seem to matter. The little things that happen in the life that maybe feel like they're derailing you don't seem to matter in the long grand scheme. When you know that this is where you're going, the little things here aren't going to derail you because you're going to focus on the end result of happiness and patience and empathy and compassion and amazingness in your life. So I hope some of those little things and tidbits have helped you today find some more happiness in your world. And really, it's all about what we focus on. What we focus on, we create more of. So if you want more happiness in your life, focus on being happy. Focus on the positive things. Center your mind. Get rid of the things that you don't need in this world. Get rid of the, the negative, the self-doubt, the sadness, all of those things. Stop wishing for more things and just start thinking about more of what you have and the blessings that you've been given. Really flipping those negative thoughts around and being more positive with yourself, taking time for people that you love, getting out of your comfort zone, finding a way to move your body into the ways that you love, spending time outside, reading and watching things that inspire you, taking time, putting it in your calendar to have fun and enjoy the present moment in life. The more connected you get with your faith, the more connected you get with your Maker, the more happiness you will find as well. You get into that flow of life and you get connected with who you're meant to be and love who you are. God's going to reward you in a million ways. So thanks so much for joining me this morning. If you ever want to get connected, I would love to hear from you. Shoot me an email at choosetoriseup@gmail.com. I would love to get connected and be supported and support you in that way. It would mean the world to me if you would go down to the little share button and share this video to your social media, as well as share the podcast. If you're listening in that form, take a screenshot and share it, or send it to a friend who needs to hear it as well. I love and appreciate all of our followers so much. Apple reviews and podcasts, reviews and ratings are amazing things also to do. So any of those little tidbits that you can try would be super appreciated. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope that you come back to Public House Media and come back to Choose to Rise every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as we'll be right here live on the podcast, on the Choose Public House Media Facebook page, and also in the podcast form. So thanks so much for joining this morning. And I hope to see you very soon back here again. Talk to you later.